Hi guys, my name is Eve and welcome to my new video. Today I want to talk to you about the books I want to read for the Newts Readathon. So I'm aiming for the profession in magic zoologist and I wrote down what I have to study for that. So the A stands for acceptable, E for exceeded expectations and O for outstanding. And the classes I have to take is care of magical creatures and I have to have an O for that, an outstanding. Charms is an exceeded expectations and also an exceeded expectations for herbology. So for the care of magical creatures, I have to have an outstanding, but before I can have that, I have to have an A and an E as well. So for the acceptable, I have to have a book that starts with the letter A for Aragog. So the book I chose is the Avalon series, Web of Magic series, and this book is called All That Glitters. And actually it's the second book in this series, but for the charms studies I'm gonna read the first one. And it's a middle grade book, it looks really cute, and it's been on my TBR for a long time and I haven't really unhauled it in all these years because I couldn't do it. It looked so cute and I really wanted to read it before I did that, so I think it's time to read it right now. And it says here, Emily and Adrian each have one thing Kara lacks, a magic gem. But when Kara finally finds a magic stone of her own, a diamond unicorn horn, it brings more trouble than the girls can handle. Pesky dragonflies start showing up everywhere and new fairy mentals appear, warning of danger. Worst of all, a band of terrifying monsters is stalking Kara. Overcoming these perils may bring the teens one step closer to Avalon, the source of all magic, but it may also cost one of them her life. So yeah, that's the first one. Going for unacceptable. So for the exceeded expectations, it says read a book under 300 pages. And I chose this book. It's called Summer at Carrick Park. It's an adult romance by Kirsty Ferry. And I haven't read a book of her at all, but I'm really curious about it. I really like to read romances and it's a really thin book. It is actually 145 pages, so it should be a quick read, which is good for me since I became a mom 6 weeks ago, so I'm not really sure if I can read all of these books because I have to take care of my little girl. But yeah, I'm gonna try anyway because this readathon sounded too much fun, so yeah, that's why I'm trying to participate. And on the back it says, a summer wedding, 50 cupcakes and a man she thought she would never see again. When Joelle Leicester walks into the hotel where Rosa Tempest works, she can't believe her bad luck. Out of all the hotels in all of North Yorkshire, the man who broke her heart would have to walk into Carrick Park. The last time Rosa saw Joelle, it was after a whirlwind of holiday when they'd been greeted at his flat by a woman claiming to be his fiancée. Rosa never stuck around to hear Joelle's side of the story, but now, 6 years later on, fate has another trick up its sleeve, as a potentially disastrous summer wedding at Carrick Park can only be saved by Joelle and Rosa working together. So it sounds like a lot of fun and I can't wait to start in this book. So for the outstanding, for care of magical creatures, it says read a book with a bird on the cover, and I've checked my whole bookshelves, but I couldn't find any books with a bird on the cover. I found them with dragons, but not birds. But the only one I could find was this one, the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone illustrated edition, and I haven't read it since I got it. I'm so happy I got it. It's such a beautiful book. Also, fun fact, I haven't read the books in English at all. I only read it in my own language, which is Dutch, since I'm from the Netherlands. So yeah, I want to read them in English one day, so I think this is a good start. So if I had read all those 3 books, I should have the outstanding for Care of Magical Creatures. And sorry I'm looking down, but I'm having my paper right here. So we're going on to Charms. And I have to get an exceeded expectations for that. So first I have to get an acceptable, and it says, read a book that you think has a gorgeous cover. And I told you before of the Avalon series, and this is the first book in the series, and I thought this cover looked really, really gorgeous when I bought it years and years and years ago, really, really long time ago. So this is also a middle grade book, it's the same series. And I thought it looked really, really gorgeous. It has a forest, which I'm really, really excited about. I love the forest, I love autumn, it's my favorite season. So this cover really spoke to my heart. It has animals, and yeah, I really love that as well. It says on the back, 3 very different girls are all drawn to a secret place deep in the woods. There they discover a portal to another world through which strange and wondrous animals have emerged, searching desperately for the magic that will keep them alive. The animals are peaceful and good, but what follows them through the portal is pure evil. Emily, Adrian and Cara have been chosen by the magical beings called fairy mentals to protect the magical animals, though they do not know why. To save them and their world, the 3 girls must begin a quest to find the lost home of the legendary magic Avalon, or to perish trying. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one. For the E, for exceeding expectation, it says read a comic, graphic novel or manga, or a book under 150 pages. And I've chosen to read a manga. I haven't read mangas in years. I really loved it when I was in my 20s and in my teenage years. So Books with Chloe talked about Horimiya, a manga with a guy called Miyamura and a girl called Hori. They're totally different at school than when they're at home, and somehow they meet and they see that they're totally different as well, and they keep it a secret, and I think a friendship will form. So I'm going to read that manga on my iPad, and I'm really, really excited about it since I haven't read manga in years and years and years, like I said before. Last time I read it was in my teenage years and late 20s, early 20s. So yeah, I'm 32 right now, so yeah, I'm getting really old. So it's been a while. And then for herbology, it says listen to an audiobook. And I think I'm going to listen to the second book of the Harry Potter books in audio, because I really, really, really love the narrator. It sounds amazing and it sounds so cool. So I cannot wait to start the second book. So yeah, it's a good start to be reading the series in English. And I'm really excited about that. And the last one, it says for the E, for exceeded expectations, read a book between 350 and 390 pages. And for that I want to read the Novice, which is part of the Summoner series by Taran Mataru. And I hope I pronounced it correctly, but it's a YA fantasy book, and it seems really cool. It sounds really cool as well. The cover looks really cool, that's what I wanted to say. It's a pretty thick book, so I hope I can read all of these books. Like I said earlier, I just became a mom, so yeah, of course, everything she needs, she goes first. So yeah. But hopefully it sounded too fun to participate, so that's why I'm participating anyway, and I hope that I can finish things, but if not, it's okay as well. So let's go back to the book. This book is 365 pages, so it's between 350 and 390, and yeah. On the back it says, when blacksmith apprentice Fletcher discovers that he has the ability to summon demons from another world, he travels to N.E.W.T.s Military Academy. There the gifted are trained in the art of summoning. Fletcher is put through grueling training as a battlemate to fight in the Homium Empire's war against orcs. He must tread carefully while training alongside children of powerful nobles. The power-hungry, those seeking alliances, and the fear of betrayal surround him. Fletcher finds himself caught in the middle of powerful forces with only his demon Ignatius for help. So yeah, it's been on my shelf, in my TBR shelf for a while now, so I think it's a good way to be starting this series, and I'm really excited about it. If you read it, I'm really curious about it, what you thought about it, and if you liked it, so please let me know down below. And yeah, those are the books I want to read for the Newts. Let me know which profession you are aiming for if you're participating in a Newts Readathon. And yeah, let me know, maybe if you have the time to write all those things, which books you are reading for it as well. And yeah, I'm really excited to hear about it, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!